Hi there. Is it the club psychologist of Pez United? Is it Sheila?
Hello, yes.
Sheila.
Yeah. It's nice to finally meet you.
Oh, it's great. It's
Um,
class.
some might even go so far as to say stunning.
Some might say that, but who's to say these days? When, to be honest, Sheila,
I mean, me.
you can't say anything these days anymore. You can't. Now,
You can't.
you can't. Now, excuse me. Now, before Now, before we get into our meeting, Shella, thanks so much for the
Hmm.
meeting, by the way. I just want to tell you, cards on the table, poker, five
Yeah.
card,
Okay.
two card. Nilesy, he likes poker. Two, my cousin. Two, Texas
Okay.
Hold'em, all the cards on the
Yeah.
table. That's, I think, the opposite of Texas Hold'em. Thank you for 200 bits,
You're not in
WeJake
tech.
65. Excuse me?
Sorry.
WeJake 65. So, excuse me, I just have the Pepsi coughs. We haven't even started yet, Shella. So, something I need to say before we get into the meeting properly is that oh yes, I'll turn up, Shella. Thank you. Something I need to say is that I'm from an older generation. I believe your work is of the snowflake kind, and
Yeah.
millennials. And what, you're gonna have an avocado drink?
No.
What are you gonna drink?
Well, I mean, I'm not going to. The players will.
The players are gonna have avocado drinks.
Incredibly good for the brain.
You're not a nutritionalist. Excuse me. You're the
You see,
psychologist.
the two things are intrinsically connected. I think you'll find that I positively encourage blending your food. I think it's
You blend all the food.
yeah,
Pizza.
it gets it to the brain faster because the brain you see is actually a liquid.
The brain is a liquid. It's not gas. It's a.
No, of
So you blend in all of your food.
course.
Castolo, he's blending his
Well,
food now. He
not
didn't tell me
mine.
about.
I blend his food.
You're
Yeah,
blending his food.
yeah, all of the club's food. I have a direct line to the chef, the club chef.
Oh, they told me you just talk to them about their feelings. You
That's that doesn't work.
chips.
Yes.
So what did we? Excuse me. What did you want to talk about today? You want to talk about regarding the players' moods and situations
Yeah.
and such. Therefore,
Yeah, I've been in conversation with the boys now for some years actually.
some years.
And it's I mean, yeah, I mean we're all pals. And they've had some issues now that have been boiling away for I mean in some cases decades. But some a few maybe a few minutes. Um
Mm,
and they have actually all asked that I organise a meeting with you. I think that was on the 25th of March 2014, and
2014.
I've been trying to ever
Mm,
since then. But the fact that you keep sending me,
mm, mm,
quite frankly, not very class
mm.
letters to my door.
2014
Um,
was a different time. You could really say it whatever you wanted.
I mean, you're not wrong.
No. And what what have you been talking to the players about? Give it to me straight, like a
I
Pepsi.
mean, I mean, there's a few issues. I think that the thing that they can all agree on, the thing they have all agreed on
Mm-hmm.
actually, and I mean, they've signed a petition, including past players who have come out of retirement or flown from their new clubs back to Pez United to sign the petition. It's something funny.
Huh? Excuse me. There's a bit of bantering there.
Um,
I
they
preempted. I preempted. I thought you were going to do a. thought you were going to do some bantering in a moment.
That's incredibly mentally unhealthy. I would never do such a thing. Um, they actually will feel that the past, I mean, however many it is since 2014 to 2020,
It's like
I
20 years or something.
I didn't do maths.
Mm.
They all feel that you pander far too much to Sebalatta,
Yeah.
the wafer boss.
Yeah. Kung Fu Panda, more like.
Yeah.
Two.
And I think the issue. Sorry, I've got lung cancer.
What do you have? So what have you been saying to the? So what have you spoken to the players?
They're so upset, boss.
Oh, you're upset.
They're so upset.
Oh, the players.
They're losing respect for you.
Are you okay?
They're losing respect for you because you will not fight Sebalatta.
I've fought Seba.
Fight him.
This is vile. No, pardon the pun. Sorry, pardon my language.
It's pardoned.
All right, listen. If you want to pardon a pun, that's your basic human right. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
I don't like your tone. I don't like your office. I don't like very much about you.
It's zen. My office is zen.
Zen.
You should be feeling calmed.
This is an office, my friend. A stunning environment. Table, cups, wall.
Bamboo.
What can you tell me about what you've spoken to the individual players about? Have you spoken to Castola?
Well, I tried to. I have actually spoken to Castola, and we ended up having quite a number of drinks and getting banned from quite a number of bars. But I spoke to
You're having an affair with
Jared Sitch, and it was quite a difficult conversation because he is now entirely mute.
It's a bantering thing he does. He doesn't talk.
Well, no, it's you see, that's how he tries to play it off, but it's actually out of fear due to how many assistant managers are in the changing room. He has a phobia of other people seeing his feet, and he really struggles with changing his socks.
It's a joke. The problem with your millennial snowflake avocado toast, tofu sandwich, chicken made out of vegetable. What else do you do? A latte with not even a real latte in there. Something else entirely. The problem with your generation is that you don't understand it's bantering, okay? The boy went to war, he came back, he lives in a forest now. It's for a laugh. Hello?
I mean, it would be if he could laugh, but he's mute.
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, I'll certainly take that on board.
I don't believe you will, but he is. That's an issue for another time. That's a private matter.
Okay.
I have recently spoken to your new signing, and
which one?
To the little he's a good
Spanish lad.
English man.
Foreign. Spanish. Oh,
foreign.
Foreign.
He told me he was English.
What? He should not be saying.
He is a bit confused. Just
Iniesta.
His timeline of events is questionable, but he has expressed that he actually never wants to speak to you again.
He's only been here a week.
Well, that's just the effect you have.
And what about the rest of the lads? Who else have you spoken to?
The rest of the lads, I tried to have a conversation with them. I had a big meeting with them in the changing room, and they just insisted I put the I put the Puss in Boots film on.
Puss in Boots. Who plays Puss in Boots? Johnny Depp, I believe.
Iniesta.
I'm thinking of Scissorhands. Iniesta. And what are we talking about? Puss in Boots.
I watched a film with them.
2.
It was lovely.
Is it part 2?
Quite frankly, it was charming.
It sounds wonderful.
Thank you. I'm glad you're coming around to appreciate the art of the psychological science.
Look, I mean, fair play. There's a bit of class in there somewhere. Yeah, you have to dig deep.
I don't think you do.
Part of the pun.
I think it's pretty much on the surface. I mean, we went for the Netflix Kids version. This isn't a sponsored Psychologist session, which which allows you to select the story you want, if you'll pardon the pun.
Pardon the Breaking Bad. Breaking
No.
Bad. Breaking Bad. I get
No.
it. I get it.
No.
And
Don't do that.
Valony, is he okay?
Valany is
French.
fine.
Foreign. Good guy.
French and foreign. I would describe him as a broken man.
Stunning.
Stunning. He's very stunning.
Stunning.
Mentally.
Captain of the lads.
Captain of the lads. A little confused. I mean, to an extent that I would frankly consider to be suggestive of brain damage. He is a little confused as to the spelling of captain. He does keep putting eyes where there are no eyes, and I think that, in my humble but yet extremely superior opinion, is an indication that he, quite frankly, sees more of the pitch than anyone else can.
That's great.
Which is a great trait for a leader. Yeah,
that's a good trait for any leader, whether elected democratically or a dictatorship. And I know that's not politically correct. Anyone else? Who else was at the?
Boss, I think if you don't mind, I kind of I said to myself before this meeting, I've been waiting many years for this meeting, possibly even decades.
2014.
And I said to myself, when in Rome.
Yeah, when in Rome.
When in Rome.
Yeah.
I blended my dinner, which was a steak.
Blended a steak.
I did it in several shots.
Yeah.
Said when in Rome, yelled it, opened my window, screamed it, and then I proceeded to use this meeting that we've had to actually have a psychological meeting with you, boss.
Well, listen, Sheila. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a fan of your work, of what you do, who you are as a person.
Yeah.
I've seen your LinkedIn, and I mean, it's all over the shop.
Oh, you hacked it.
Yeah. I made it all over the shop. And you're welcome.
And quite frankly, that was good for my career.
It was good for your career. Now you work here, and what is it? £12,000 a year, only for 6 days a week.
That's what they tell you. Yeah.
That's a stunning amount of cash.
Yeah.
I live in the Teletubbies house now.
I know you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, yeah.
It's green. So I need to train up the lads. But listen, like I said, not a fan. But what you've gone and done there today has been nothing short of class.
I'm glad you think so, because I took the liberty of, during this meeting, having an Opta feed installed directly into your head.
Opta feed, octopus.
Yeah.
An octopus.
No, Opta.
Octa.
To help you tactically, because I think you need it.
That's really great, and I think everything we've spoken about, it all sounds positive. Everything Good. Sounds like it couldn't be better. Good. Right, well, I need to go train up the lads.
You do.
And it was great to have a meeting with you, and maybe we'll have another meeting one day. But until then,
don't forget your fight with Seba.
Who? Seba Blatt.
You will lose all of the lads' respect, and they will all leave to Al Madrid. All of them. They've all said it.
They've all said they like Al Madrid.
They will go there if you don't fight Seba.
All right. Well, I guess I'll have to smash the living daylights, pardon my language, out of him and his gang.
Oh, the language is absolutely pardoned.
Thanks for pardoning it.
Yeah.
And
no worries.
And your language was pardoned. I need to go and train the boys. Thank you very much. Great to. All right. Bye.
Pleasure. Bye.
What a disgrace. What an absolute